Got to make a phone call, folks. I don't want to do this. Bloody, this is a nightmare. This is not a way to begin.
Hello? Oh,
Hi,
hello, it's
yes.
Ben speaking.
Yeah.
Sports News.
Yeah, I know it is. We've got a job for you today. Transfer news. It's a chance for you to come back for a bit.
One more chance?
Yeah, just
yes,
for...
let's do it.
Yeah.
Today?
Yep.
Excellent news.
Okay, don't mess it up, is the key.
No, of course not. Trust me this time, please.
Well, yeah, we've trusted you before. Didn't go too well.
Yeah, you give me the news. I'll report it. Ben Sports News.
Yeah,
We're back, people. We're back. Yes. Okay, good. Right.
It's a system. Yeah, it should tell you, though, no pay for this. This is a trial for you.
Well, I think that's what about a bonus if it goes well after? Hello. Never mind.
Ben Sports News is back. Run the intro. Right then, folks, some huge transfer news breaking here today. Salford City have made a sale. Not one, but two sales. Manchester City have come in with a combined 81.5 million for two players. The first, Yassin Ozdemir, the defender, the young guy, the guy that we thought would put all our hopes and dreams in as Salford fans. Not that I am one. Speaking strictly professionally. Also, Pierluigi Coselli is on the way out. Ozdemir then, £39 million, tough for Salford to turn that down, and a £42 million move for Coselli, the right winger, deemed surplus to requirements by Dr. Benji for such a big fee, and will be making the move to Manchester City. A massive intake of money for Salford, and how will they spend it? Stay tuned, find out. This is Ben Sports News. So yes, folks, we've had a transfer window. We're in the 28th of August. There's unlikely to be any more news, but let's kick off with the aforementioned Ozdemir. Yassin Ozdemir has left and gone to Manchester City for £39 million. To me, that's not too bad at all. We bought him in for 6.75. He's a very, very good defender. It should be pointed out. He's a very good defender. But I feel like we've strengthened somewhere else. We've sold him for, again, it's a huge fee, and it's hard to turn down that sort of money when, especially last season, we spent a lot of it in debt, and it's difficult to then progress a Champions League squad when you're in so much debt. So when you can make a £33 million profit on a player, you kind of have to take it, I feel like. So that's what we've done, essentially. And he's not the only one. As mentioned, Coselli's gone as well. So then for £42 million, it's a 42.5 million pounds. It's a very similar scenario. We've bought him for 7.5. We've made a profit of £35 million on a player that I enjoyed last season, but £35 million worth of profit, it's difficult to turn it down. Bought him from Bordeaux. 5 goals, 9 assists, 3 player of the matches, a 7.48, a fantastic year for him last season. But with the system change, in the last 10 or so games, he didn't play as much. And for however good he is, right, it was worth selling him on based on the profit we were going to make. £35 million, and what is it, 70 something between two players? You kind of have to make that move. So we have made that move. Coselli and Ozdemir, they're now in this quite frightening, I would put it, Manchester City squad. If we take a quick look at it, you can see here in terms of value per player, they're not too bad. And Rivy, well, he's doing Rivy things, isn't he? Already got 5 goals in 3 games this season. Okay, then, Rivy. Reports reaching us here, folks, that Salford City are in the market, obviously selling Yassin Ozdemir, left a gap in the defence, and we're hearing that Al Bamba, the Frenchman, formerly at Olympique Lyon, has made the move. It's a record signing for transfer for Salford. Please can we edit that bit, please? It's live. Okay, 29.5 million for Al Bamba, a physical machine at the back there. Surely going to be the starter that Dr. Benji's been requiring, an upgrade on his centre backs. And yes, if you find out more about Al Bamba, we will let you know here first on Ben Sports News. I messed up that little bit in the middle there. If you can just cut that and maybe, I don't know, dub it, maybe. That has to get, that was live. Okay, shit. Again, Ben Sports News. So, we broke our transfer record. I felt like after Kovalev and the pressure put on him being our most expensive player, we had to put that on someone else's shoulders. That doesn't really break my light. This is Al Bamba, people. I think he's very good. Physically fantastic, strength. He's got it all. Jumping reach is better than Ozdemir's. Agility, balance, heading, marking, tackling, all very good. All likely to improve at 21 years of age as well. Current ability is a 4-star. He's got a potential for 5-star ability. We'll have to wait and see. His scout report is as such. Not that many cons, and the cons that he has got, like, I'm not too bothered about it. Highly professional squad. Bamba is trying to adapt to fit in. That's fine. He'll adapt. Can only play one position. That's good, because we're only going to play him in one, and should be put on an individual training focus to help improve his heading, something we will certainly do. He's a current international for France. He's very pacey at the back as well. I think he could be the complete package. 29.5 million was the fee spent from Lyon. When I first contacted them, they wanted 73, so I feel like to get him for 29.5, we actually did quite a good job, and it's not as 29.5 either. It's sort of done over stages, which I think is quite nice. But yeah, brought him in. Mentals are fantastic for a 21-year-old, and Al Bamba hopefully will become a staple of this side. Contract wise, it's not too bad. 85,000 a week, no contract clauses. You know, I've had problems with that in the past, but Al Bamba comes in, centre back, delighted. Now, just before we move on, we have brought in some lesser profile players. Jose Colombino is the first one, a player that some of you will probably recognise. We've had him on loan for a season before in the Premier League, and he was part of the sort of a squad that helps us stay up in the Premier League, which is very nice of him. The 27-year-old Uruguayan then has been brought in on loan. Can play right wing back. There's a theme. Crossing's okay. 12 isn't too bad actually for a defender. His defensive attributes are lacking. Physically though, he is fantastic, and mentally he's not too bad as well. 3-star, maybe starting, maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. He's not the only one either. We've put in a backup goalkeeper. Brian has left. Mikey Parkey remains. So that was a question mark I had over a few people. And we've brought in Marcelo Fuentes. I think that's Fuentes, or maybe just Marcelo F. I don't know. We'll see what we have to do. 2-star current ability, 4-star potential ability. Very good handling, very good reflexes. I'll have no qualms putting him in to cup matches and things like that. So that's where he'll be best served. Has got 30 caps for the under-20s in Argentina. Bought from Banfield after they bought him from River. 9 clean sheets and 15 with 7 conceded. Not too bad at all. Yes, we've had to pay quite a lot because he was just bought and we could have got him cheaper, but I think he could be a future star for us. As I say, 4-star potential ability, potential to be better than Mikey Parkey. Already worth 7.75. So a decent signing. Backup goalkeeper. We needed one. We've got one. China have signed for Salford. In what is a remarkable move, Salford City have signed Brazilian striker China. The Grêmio striker has made the move for a £15 million fee. Bonuses included. He's had a remarkable goal-scoring record in Brazil, scoring 11 goals in 17 games. Better than I originally thought. If you would like to find out more about China, stay tuned. After this break, we'll find more about Ben Sports News and about China. I mean, it's a shambles today, folks. It's a shambles. This is definitely live. Yes, then, people. We've brought in China, not the country, as is confusing. He is a wonder kid from Brazil, and I'm looking forward to using him very, very much. I think he could be a superstar. Real name, Robert Santos Oliveira, which sounds a lot more Brazilian, I'll be honest, but he goes by China. I've not given him that nickname. His name literally is China. You can see here, he's had a couple of decent seasons for Grêmio in the Brazilian First Division, 15 in 36, and then 11 in 17, and a few years ago as well, 12 in 41. You might think, well, these aren't very good, Ben. And then you realise that he's 20 and he's been doing this since the age of 16, 17, and he's finally coming along. We've bought him for £15 million, or 16.25, but 15 up front, I think it was. Physically very good, mentally fantastic for someone so young. Great finishing, great first touch, fantastic dribbling as well. I think this guy could be a bit of a he's going to be up front with Menga. That's the situation. I think he could be a bit of a superstar though, and I like the look of him a lot. China, brought in, lovely stuff. And also, a returning face, Nathan Joshua has been brought in. You've seen him before. Our English quota needed filling. Chapman and Cool left, so we needed to bring in some English players. Nathan Joshua is the first of those. Obviously, we sold him on a free to Aston Villa. He's done okay there. We've brought him back. He knows the club. He's a leader within this team. And we've brought him back. And he's not the only one. We're also bringing another English player. And he goes by the name of Eric Ellis, which I quite like. Sort of central midfielder, but the reason I brought him in, you might be able to see from his positions. He can play left midfield if he needs to, can also almost play left wing back. Across the back line can fill in if needs be, and can play in the central midfield. He's most natural as a defensive midfielder. I just wanted to bring in a player that was versatile, English, basically a shit version of James Milner, which, I mean, that's hard to find. It bought him for 1.8 million from Hull. Didn't play for them last season. Got him 1.2 million cheaper than they paid. It's confusing. Former Manchester United player as well. Who knew? Is he from Salford? No. More breaking transfer news. I've got to get this right, I've been told, otherwise this is the end. Big news, Carmine Caselli has come in. Manager Dr. Benji said it's helpful that Carmine Caselli sounds like Pierluigi Caselli, another Italian winger. We thought a change of system was on the horizon, but no, a deal has been struck for Caselli. It's an £11.75 million deal to Salford from Borussia Dortmund. Manager Dr. Benji has gone to Germany on many occasions to bring in new faces, new signings, and has done so once again. We're hoping to see more of Caselli early in this season. He's hotly rated after a troubled patch at Dortmund in the last few years. Salford have picked him up on the cheap. It's been added, and Carmine Caselli makes the move to Salford City, and we'll be seeing him at Salford Stadium. Was that one better? Because that felt good. That one. I mean, the other ones haven't been the best. That one felt good. And maybe finally, we'll say finally, Carmine Caselli has been brought in. Now, it's been documented that we sold Caselli, both Italian. We've brought him in from Dortmund then, 11.25 million. You can see he's already played a few games for us this season with a goal and an assist, a 7.87. Already performing rather well for us, which is quite nice to see. Did not really played for Dortmund last season at all, so I figured for 11.75 million, we'll bring him in after selling Caselli for 42 million. I felt like it was quite smart business. You can see from his attributes, he's very, very good. And what you probably want me to do is compare him to Caselli. So let's do that. So when you compare the two, there isn't that much between them. Caselli on the right, Caselli on the left. So the green is Caselli, the red is Corselli. Both a similar age. We're getting them on a nice wage. Again, we bought him for a lot less, and physically very, very good indeed. Mentally good, technically good. He's basically just a little bit weaker than Corselli, but for a lot cheaper, and that was kind of the thought process. And he shines in a few areas. Crossing's very good. I mean, his long throws are better, but we don't really go into that. Physically very good, and his anticipation's good, which I think is actually a very key stat this year for a manager. So delighted to bring him in. Both 6'2", slightly lighter. I mean, if that's something that you care about, and I would say more handsome. I mean, you be the judges, but I think he's more handsome. Right then, so that brings an end to our transfer business. I will now show you the full list. You can see there a few players have left. Cameron Humphreys, one of the players that's left for money, and then Tielemans has left for a free. Chapman, Daniel Phillips, the player we brought in as a sweeper but never seemed to play, and Brian has also gone. Brian, I just want to say sorry for everything. Cheers, Brian. So yes, that is our transfer business. We've spent £66 million. We've brought in £81 million. And it leaves our finances looking like this. £55 million. We obviously got money for a good league finish last year, which really, really helped out after selling Sandoval, of course, in the January. Transfer budget remaining £16 million. Probably won't spend it. Probably going to save it for the January and maybe do something there. But you know me, probably not. So yeah, it's nice. I think the squad we have now, if we have a look at it, the squad we have now is good. I like it. It's a Champions League ready squad, and this is the formation we're going to play. We're going to play Nottingham Forest a little bit later, and well, I say later, very, very soon. This is the team we're going with, though, and it's not quite what you expected, I admit. Colombino and Hessing on either side, Ankerbrand and Bamba sit at the back. Casper now anchors in front, and this is the most important thing I wanted to touch on, really, folks, is that Casper, as an anchor man, does an absolutely tremendous job. He's got the perfect attributes for it, apart from his heading, which we've touched on before. But look at everything else: strength, determination, positioning, anticipation, composure, decisions. His tackling's great, passing's great, marking's great. Again, apart from his heading, this is the perfect role for Casper. And although we talked about Casper for Libero, he has been training it. He's going to continue to train it. We might put it out, but later in the season, you never know. But Casper as the anchor is going to be perfect. Vidal sits just in front with Sergio by his side. Caselli plays on that right side with Menga up top, and of course we have China to bring in if needs be, and Kovalev plays on the left side. I'm training him here because we saw him in the centre last season, didn't do a great deal. Playing him on the left side today, Kovalev's going to sit as an advanced playmaker. I'm training him in the role, and hopefully he'll cut in, do his business from there. Not natural, but we have to play him there to get him to sort of develop there quicker, and that's what we're going to do then. So, of course we could play Barry there, we've got other options, but that's the team as it looks, and Menga up top has had a terrific start to his season this season. Let's take a look at his goals. 5 in 3, Riviesque. Who knew? And let's look at our fixtures then. How have we got on? Well, since we last met, also we were invited to Macaulay Kids Testimonial, which I think is quite nice. We beat Manchester City 3-1. Great result at the start of the season. Menga got 2, Rivi got his customary goal, Caselli got 1 as well, beat them. We then went into the Burnley game, beat them 1-0, Bristol Rovers 3-2, and that leaves us, folks, at the top of the tree. Top of the Premier League table so far. We're the only team to win all 3 of our matches. And we go into today playing the bottom of the league, Nottingham Forest. Things can only get Weber. Let's play a game. We're not playing a game. I nearly forgot. UEFA Champions League group stage draw. That's why we're on the 28th. Our game actually isn't today. It's the Champions League group stage draw. We are in pot 4. Our seeding is not good. We're going to get a really, really difficult group. So we'll draw this. I think looking at it, we're going to know after basically we're going to see the group we're going to get put into, aren't we? So let's draw all these here. Okay, some of them are interesting. That is a group 2 of E. Group E is Arsenal are in it. So we avoid Group E. That would have been horrendous. Ajax, Inter, Bayer Leverkusen, wouldn't mind that. B's quite easy as well. Some of these groups, there aren't that many tough ones. I guess F is one to avoid. I don't want to be in Group F. Madrid, Monaco, Benfica, it's not too bad. Tottenham. I mean, we can't go in any of the English groups, so that means that there's some tough ones out there. Let's see then. This one? No. Galatasaray? No. Real Madrid, Monaco, Benfica? Bloody hell. Oh, dear. But I guess the exciting thing there is we play against Real Madrid. That's exciting. Benfica and Monaco are good. This is a problem. Okay, we will bring you a Champions League game probably next episode. A little bit of news here as well. We've gone after a Real Madrid player, interestingly, Kylian Thomas, Frenchman, as a sort of another left back. We've been thinking about it. I mean, we could offer him a contract here for 4.1 million. I think if we bring we'll get rid of his sell-on fee percentage, drop his yearly wage rise down, and I think that could be a signing. Live transfer news, folks. Who knew? There we go. Salford handed tough group. Yeah. As part of hopefully bringing in Kylian Thomas, we're going to loan out him. Yep. Right then, folks, into the games we go. I've run you through the team. Bamba plays with Ankerbrand. Any new signings? Caselli's there, and as I mentioned, Kovarev on that left side. Submit to the said team then, and Nottingham Forest bottom of the table. We can't lose this, can we? I mean, can we lose this? This would be awful to lose. All right, calmly say, now passionately say, we owe Nottingham Forest after last time. Now, I know lots of people will be saying, your formation's boring. Why is your formation so boring? This is the formation that suits the players we have right now. Saying that, obviously, Kovalev's positioning suggests that's not true, as Menga goes through straight away. But this is the formation I think will get the best out of all the players within the system. You've already seen Menga's got 5 in 3. Koselli's got himself a goal. The big question really sits on the head of Kovalev. What will he produce this season? How good will he be? Hopefully, it'll go well. I must say, first half, underwhelming. But we are keeping a clean sheet, I guess, if we're going to be... Well, I'm going to take a positive, but apparently I've been smoking 50 a day when I've never smoked in my life, but my throat's gone, my voice is gone. No, never mind. Half-time teams don't they look happy. I'll get rid of this. Hang on. We're back. Hello. Welcome. That's quite camply done. I mean, I can do camp quite well. It's fair. Okay, second half. We've gone for quite a calm team talk. We are going to go more attacking in the second half, though. We should be beating a team that have yet to pick up a point this season. We're unbeaten so far. Kovalev, corner ball, whipped in, headed clear. Now, can we build from here? We've been putting together some lovely moves. Passing football. Menga's on it now. He plays it out to Caselli. Ball in, perhaps, but to the back post. Colombino's got himself a goal. I mean, he's made a Salford return. And our right back, who has popped us up in the left area of the box, has scored a goal. I know we had a corner, but I'm not entirely sure why he stayed up. Regardless of that, he scored a goal, and we're delighted with it. Caselli doing a Jeff Thomas-esque cross, who's still with us, by the way. Colombino, prods home from close range. It's Salford 1, Nottingham Forest 0. We're going to do the quadruple. Cut that out. That's too early to say. 4 games in. Okay, our bench options are possibles to bring on. Actually, we've got quite a lot of options off the bench, which is good to hear. And good to hear. I mean, I'm telling you, it's good to hear, everyone. We've got options. We're playing it here, though. Let's get back to the footage as Menga comes with it. Ball. Oh, a lovely switch to Colombino. Caselli with a great effort. Cleared though, and blimey, it was a very quick move forward, wasn't it? Lovely stuff to see. As we continue, Kovalev, lovely ball out to Colombino. Delivery's great. Menga's back post hits the bar. Oh, he did not respect the equipment. In the description, there's a link in the description. Right, 20 minutes to go on the clock. We're going to bring China on for Menga. Not scored today, so we're going to bring China on. And we'll bring Barry as a natural left winger on for Kovalev, who had a decent game, didn't have a terrible game, but we'll make the double switch. Barry and China on then. And can we find ourselves an extra goal just to settle this? I mean, 1-0's fine. We'll take a 1-0 all the way to the bank, but it does, of course, mean Nottingham Forest can strike back at any time. Barry with the free kick. Ball to the back post. Bamba's there. Nearly a debut goal in terms of you seeing him. I mean, he has played for me already. Bamba gets up well, though. Colombino win that header, please. Oh, good grief. That wasn't exactly comfortable, was it? And Parky with I was going to say suspect clearance. Actually, it was Neuer-esque, so we'll leave him alone. Barry plays it up to China. Can China do it? He's got a good dribble in China. He's won himself a free kick. Is this going to be some punishment dished out? Well, it's a straight red. Blimey. Forest down to 10 with 15 minutes left on the clock. They've got it all to do. We've got a free kick in a dangerous area. Who's going to take it? It's going to be China to take it. I mean, I don't know if he's known for his free kick taking. No, he's not. Still 1-0. Not long to go. Okay, time ticking down. Little time left on the clock. 30 seconds, which is absolutely fine with us. Barry picks it up. There might be a final chance if we can create something here. Not great, it must be said. Played forward and Ankerbrand just about stops it. We had lots of bids for Ankerbrand. I was tweeting about it at Dr. Benji on Twitter. I was tweeting about it though. Ankerbrand, we had some big bids for him. I think we had a bid for 36 million, but I didn't want to lose both centre backs and have to rebuild completely. I feel good. 1 in, 1 out was the best way to do it. Yeah, we've kept him, essentially. That's the other bit of news this summer that I didn't talk to you about before. But that brings us to an end then. Salford 1, Forest 0. Well done, lads. Good win for us. It keeps us unbeaten this season. A little bit underwhelming to beat the team that we're near the bottom of the table. Just 1-0. But Liverpool are now bottom anyway, so who knew? They're having another slump, it seems. But there we are then, positioned neatly on top of the table. Hopefully that continues. Next time we meet then, Champions League match. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. With love, with care. Dr. Benji. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye. Sorry folks, final bit of news today. Reports reaching us here that t-shirts are available. That's right, the Respect the Equipment t-shirts are on sale for another 4 or 5 days. They have to be bought now. They will never be available again. That's what we're hearing, folks, and we report all sorts of news here on Ben Sports News. We're not just sport, we're fashion as well. So if you're interested in a t-shirt, YouTuber Dr. Benji FM has said that they are available for £11 just for a short time only. And if you're interested, to snap them up immediately. That concludes it. Can I get a free one of those? I would love one, actually. I can get a free one of those. I get a free one of those. Oh, I'll be wearing that next time round. Excellent news. Right then. That's me from Men Sports News. Thanks for watching the video. Hopefully I can keep my job. Hello?